start of the water flowing to top the continental side, the Gulf of Mexico water flows 4,291 miles, making it the third longest river system in the world. The Missouri River drains 1/6 of the United States. Bug dome nest attached to the rock. Kids should be hatching here.
Where?
You can see a couple of birds sticking their heads out of their hole.
Oh, yeah.
There comes one right into that nest.
Oh, yeah.
The canyon we just entered is a limestone canyon. Lots of animals and plants lived in the sea. When they died, they dropped to the bottom, mixed with the mud, sediment washed in by tributaries, mixed with carbon dioxide from breathing out, eventually solidified, forming this rock called limestone and calcite, calcium carbonate, CaCO. Bald eagle, mature bald eagle flying out ahead of the boat. It takes 4 or 5 years to get to look like the one that's up there flying with the white head, black body, white tail. Before that, it looks like this. Oh, we're making it nervous. If I keep moving, sometimes they'll stay put, but if I stop the boat, then they'll fly. It's a pretty young one. Wow. They have a wingspan about 6 feet, body weight 10. You can see the mature bird up there just working on that thermal, slowly gaining in elevation to her white-throated swift. They're insectivores, feeding on insects to make up the aerial plankton in the canyon area. Notice any time allowed in. There is a chance that there's a cavern inside a cliff here. Just find the opening. Problem. As the plates move, they collide with each other. They grind against each other. About 80 million years ago, the North American plate collided with the Pacific plate. The Pacific plate subducted. The North American plate rose up. Again, what we call a Rockies. It's the laramide, a Roger building. Actually, he says, you know, sometimes it's nice to look at a hill for a hill. You go out with these geologists, the most argumentative group of people I deal with, although they're very polite when they argue, but boy, oh boy, it's almost as bad as a little to help it, it ended up dying. And so I talked to El Harmada, and I told him that the field scope male was dead. And I was afraid that that would be the end of this nest, knowing that she lays lots of eggs, can raise them to me. And he said, it's okay. There's a point of land straight ahead of us on the left, Hunter's Point, named for meat hunters who supplied fresh meat to the miners, the mining camps around the Helen area before cattle were common in this part of the state.
Really
the meat hunters were partially responsible for the eradication of the indigenous sheep called Audubon sheep. Thought to be a subspecies of sheep, but when they took DNA samples, they found out that they were the same as the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. And the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep were reintroduced here 35 years ago or so. This is the only place in Canyon where they used to cross the river before they built the dam and doubled the depth of the river. It's now 30 feet deep underneath of us. For every mile you go towards the dam, the water gets another 5 feet deeper. Down by the dam itself, it's 110 feet deep. When Meriwether Lewis came through here, it was just 15 feet deep. William Clark never saw this canyon, never saw this stretch of the Missouri River. He separated from the main core of discovery about where Holter Dam is now built, took with him John Potts, Joseph Field, and his...
Come out. Having fun?
Used frequently by the Native Americans and somewhat accessible even to them. They didn't have canoes, and the common Indian road is on the other side of the hills off my left, the one that Clark found. But this area is full of magic. probably because of the acoustics of the area. The acoustics are simply magnificent. But the shaman, so the young people would come in here to celebrate their vision quest, spending time alone, meditating, fasting. The more common ones like that zoomorph, that half animal, half human. And the other one looks to me like a buffalo with lines above it and across, above the tail. They dated the pictographs. They dated one of them. And basically what that's about is finding a place that's spalding, that's flaking out. They don't want to damage the pictographs. Start scratching them, and they erode fast enough as it is. So they find an area that's flaking, and then they carbon date the organic binder, the material. The generic ingredient material is iron oxide ochre, this red dirt, probably taken from the Crimson Bluff down by Townsend. At least Mrs. Charbonneau told Lewis that her people extracted minerals for their body paints, their paint that Lewis learned to hate. And they mix that dry dirt with organic binders, stuff that'll hold it together, make it greasy and easy to apply to the rock. Bear grease, buffalo fat, urine, egg yolk, berry juice. Organic binders, carbon-based matter can be carbon dated. They dated at 1280 BP. 1,280 years. And what that might be about is to say there was a powerful shaman that painted images on the wall, and then maybe he died. His apprentice came back and did the same thing and painted right over top of his images. That way you'd have double juju. That's what Carl Davis called it. He's the anthropologist for USF here in Hilgerud across the river, so you can watch the magnificent gates of the Rocky Mountains as they appear to open and then close. Look back, the direction we just came from, captain's left. Port side. There they are, opening up. I'll continue us around. The gates are closed this time. They're really named that by Meriwether Lewis, July 19th, 1805. And I don't imagine him spinning around in his dugout canoe. Singing something, Crow. So I'll recite for you Lewis's words of the night. This evening we entered much the most remarkable cliffs we have yet seen. These cliffs rise from the water's edge on either side, perpendicular to a height of 1,200 feet. Every object here wears a dark and gloomy aspect. The towering and projecting rocks in many places seem ready to tumble on us. The river appears to have forced its way through this immense body of solid rock for the distance of 5 3/4 miles, and where it makes its exit below has thrown on either side vast columns of rocks mountains high. The river appears to have worn a passage, just the width of its channel of 150 yards. It is deep from side to side. Nor is there in the first 2 miles a distance of spot except one of a few yards in extent to which man could rest the soul of.